Welcome back to another day in the life of a reseller vlog. Today is Friday, November 29th, also known as Black Friday. Kind of recovering from a big Thanksgiving yesterday. Went down to the turkey trot there in Mukilteo. Took photos of that event, then spent time with family after that. I have the vlogs up. Been busy the last couple days. We did a storage unit clean out prior to Thanksgiving. And then we had the big Thanksgiving Day festivities with the turkey trot. So, been putting up a lot of content. Let me give you a look at the thumbnails for those two videos. Here's a look at the thumbnail for the storage unit clean out. As you can see here, it's kind of busy. There's me and my mother with two cartloads rather. One Prius full. We got it all in the Prius. As you can see, there's a little computer there, a little iPad. Here it says boots, shoes, cameras, electronics, and more. That was what we just discovered after just opening a few boxes. There's Mom there looking at some of those boots, and $40 we paid for this unit, $40 storage unit, packed it into a Prius. That's right, there I am. We got it all cleaned out. And of course there was this little skeleton frog. So if you want to see some of what we found, you can check out that video now. I think it's 40 minutes long, so it is a longer video, but towards the end we get into what we actually got. I went into some of the bags and pulled some of the good stuff out, and all kinds of fun little electronics. And it was primarily a clothing unit, a young ladies unit. It has a ton of clothing, and we have yet to get into the clothing, so we might take a look at some of that today, get into the garage and dig into some of those bags. I know there were a few brand name items in a Ralph Lauren jacket that was really nice that we showed off in the video, but we have yet to get into all the bags, so there will be a little bit more, a continuation I guess of that video. But we had to get down to that turkey trot, and that was the other video that we published. Let me give you a look. So here's a look at the thumbnail for this one, the day in the life of a photographer. That's right, we took a break from reselling to get out there and take some photos. There is a man that I dressed up as a turkey. I asked if I could take his photo and made him the thumbnail, so hopefully he is okay with that. Mukilteo turkey trot. There you can see the nice metals, and there I am out there in the cold, brave in the cold. It did warm up eventually. It didn't rain, which was a bonus. Beautiful day for a run, and started off a little cold, but like I said, it did eventually warm up. And it was a great day, quick event, 5K, 10K, a lot of people turned out for that one. So obviously when I'm out there taking photos, I don't have a lot of time to shoot video, but I did get around and show you a few sights and sounds, showed off the medals rather, and also some of the folks, the decorations. They always have fun inflatables that you can take photos in front of. The SRC inflatable is a popular one, a snowbush running company. So they put on a nice event, and they put a little extra into some fun inflatables that they had turkey out there. You can see that in the thumbnail. And always a very festive time. They hand out pumpkin pies to the winners. So the winners go home with a pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving dinner. So always a nice event. I want to thank Grant Harrington with the Snowbush Running Company for always inviting me out there to take photos. And we got out there and we get those photos going up. I got mine up, and then Danny, the other photographer, is getting his photos up today. So they should all be up there available for purchase. So if you ran the event, you can go check out the video and the photos, snowbushrunning.com, if you want to find the link to those photos. So today being Black Friday, I did think about getting up early and heading out to do a little video on Black Friday, but I thought better of it. We had those photos to upload, so I had to get a little work done. Wanted to finish editing the video for the turkey trot, so I got that up this morning. And just have been taking it easy, you know, that food hangover, I guess you call it, you know, after a big day of eating, probably more than you probably should in a day. You have that kind of food hangover. So took a little nap and then just getting back into it. I did list a couple items into the big store, and now is the time to pack up orders. Let me show you what I got listed into the big store. So there you can see the last 8 listings to go into the big store. We were doing some plus size short sleeve dress shirts. We got a couple of those online. There's a nice looking blue Tommy Bahama right there. Here's a movie that I watched, Mud, with Matthew McConaughey. We watched that one and decided to list it up and make a few bucks back. A pretty good little movie with McConaughey. He plays an interesting character in that one. You want to check that out. Here we got a Van Heusen, and then we got into these plush, nice little Care Bear, vintage Care Bear plush. We got these out of a storage unit a while back and just have been getting through them. Here's a pink one. It's the eggs version, has egg on the front of it. And finally, this is a red and white little plush that I listed just a moments ago. Ideal Toys is the brand on that one. So just cheap little $5 listings. So I've been trying to get back into reseller mode, trying to list a few items, and now we got to pack up orders. But I've also been continuing to put up content from that trip I took to the Rendezvous. All the artists down there, they had Forest Collective who headlined the show, and several others that performed. So I'm kind of going through those performances, clipping them up using Opus Clips, and putting some of that content out on both YouTube and Instagram. So they've gotten quite a bit of attention over the last few days, so kind of fun to do that, see that, put that content out, and have those young artists enjoy seeing themselves out there on socials. So I won't play you guys the whole thing, but here is one that I put up today. Connor Clement, get to know him. This hook on this song is really catchy. Thought I would play it for you guys, see what you think about it. Let me give you guys a play on this, see what you think. Listen to this. Kind of song you listen to a couple times and it just sticks in your head, that whoa, whoa, hey, hey, you know, kind of over and over, kind of in your head. Connor Clement, a good one there. I kind of like that tune. So of course, putting up, continuing to put up content has helped the channel to grow a little bit. Views have been kind of slow lately, but I guess that's to be expected with Thanksgiving. You know, people are busy with other things. They're not really watching YouTube as much. But we're hoping things pick up. We're putting out a lot of content over this holiday, and hopefully people will watch it this weekend with the big storage unit clean out, and then the Thanksgiving Day turkey trot video. And we're going to continue with these vlogs. We're going to continue to give the viewership something fun and fresh to watch each and every day. That's kind of the goal moving forward. Just to put out a fresh video every day, and maybe a couple every day, you know, and continuing to post into that short section until we get to that 1,000 subscribers. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and take a look at analytics and see if we're inching closer to that 1,000 subs. Alright, when we check our YouTube channel analytics, it says the channel got 47,000 views the last 28 days. Watch time is at 412.2 hours. We checked the chart down here. We dropped off, but we're just kind of skimming along there, up and down a little bit. And subscriber count is up a few to 868 rather, 868, trying to get to that 1,000. And we look down here, the last 48 hours have been kind of slow. 695 views the last 48 hours. So it's the old turtle versus the hare, right? The turtle wins the race as long as he continues trugging along. And that's what we're doing. We're continuing to post those videos and gain new subscribers and views. Heading towards that to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. Hopefully we'll get that in the new year. I was able to talk to my brother's girlfriend, and she has a channel that's monetized. She said she got some tips and tricks that she's going to share with me, so hopefully she can bestow me with some of that knowledge and help me get over that little hurdle so we can start making some money off of this video content. That's the plan in the new year. So if you guys watched that storage clean out, this was one of the items, a little Hello Kitty alarm clock. Look at this little Hello Kitty here with a little webcam, I think, up top there, and a little kitty on top. Pretty one of the nicer items we found in the unit. Have yet to plug it in, see if it actually fires up, but we'll do that little examination later. So before we get into the garage and start going through some more of what we found in that storage unit, I want to pack up orders. Let's go ahead and reintroduce myself. My name's Brian Kingsbury. I'm a full-time reseller. I've got 2 eBay stores, over 6,000 items listed, and this channel kind of details the ins and outs of the business. I show you guys what we're buying. I show you what we're listing. Of course, I always show you what sold. You saw what we got listed listed already. We've showed you quite a bit of what we're buying. We got plenty of inventory in the photo station. Bought back-to-back Mondays at Goodwill and have yet to list that inventory, so we got a ton. We're inventory rich right now, plus we have all that storage unit inventory of yet to go through. So we're gonna have to get into some of that clothing and do a few loads of laundry this weekend and really make the most of it starting next week, trying to get all that stuff listed. So that's the plan moving forward. But first we got to pack up the orders that did come in. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what sold out of the big store. All right, there you see it. Looks like we had 4 orders for $72.07 out of the big store. 4 for $72.07. Let's see what sold. For $14.97 we sold this a New Era Chicago Bulls black baseball hat, cap, wool, Windy City fitted, size 7 3/4. So nice looking Chicago Bulls baseball hat. Let's take a look at this one. There it is, New Era 7 3/4, and it is wool, has a Chicago on the side, Windy City there on the front logo with the big Benny the Bull, and there's the underside. New Era is always a good brand to pick up when you can find it. So nice looking sale there. A Chicago Bulls hat sold. Next item sold for $17.58, another hat sale. $17.58 for this Rocky Outdoor Gear orange baseball hat, one size fits all, strap back cap. So there you see it says Rocky Outdoor Gear. I'm not really that familiar with this brand, but it is a nice orange hat, perfect for hunting, I guess, or whatever you want to do outdoors and be seen. There you see it. Nice looking hat. Rocky hats. And one size fits all, made in Bangladesh. And there's a back, it is a strap back. So nice looking sale. Hat sold. Next item sold for $22.29. It is a special blend adult Freedom Fit hooded snowboarding jacket coat, size small. I think this was a storage unit find. I thought it was a really nice jacket, but unfortunately it was a size small. And not really a brand that well known that people know. Special blend, nobody's really heard of that, so had to list it cheap and got it sold eventually. There you see it, like it has a nice hood, multicolored, you know, the black and the blue and the red with kind of a beige or gray bottom part, and kind of a snowboarding jacket, I guess, with all kinds of pockets and zippers and everything. So nice looking jacket, sold for cheap. Quite a bargain. So there you can see you can get some deals. $22.29 for that. A nice snowboarding jacket, or I guess it would be a winter ski jacket. You know, something like that would cost upwards of $100 brand new at the store. But here online you get $22.29 shipped. So quite a bargain. We did get that one fairly cheap out of a storage unit, so we have minimal amount of money in it. So most of that money, you know, subtract the shipping from it, and the rest is pretty much profit. So a nice looking sale there, nonetheless. Of course, you would want to get $100 if you could, but that's just not what the market gives you. You know, you got to kind of get what the market bears, and that's all a jacket like that is worth. It's size small, and it's a non-branded, you know, not well-known brand. So there's not a lot of demand for it, you know, unless you could put it up there for a lot of money and wait for that buyer forever and ever. But that's not really the model we have. We don't want to wait forever. We want stuff to move. So we're happy with some people getting a deal and moving that on to some new home that they can enjoy that this winter. Next item sold for $17.23. $17.23 for this extra large a Nike Dry Fit navy and blue t-shirt top, size extra large, short sleeve, polyester. So a nice looking Nike t-shirt. Nothing too special about this. Has a little swoosh on it. The Dry Fit Nike Running, I guess it is. There you see it. Dry Fit is always popular. Made in China, 100% recycled polyester, so we're doing our part for the environment there. Nice looking Nike shirt sold. So I'm gonna grab those 4 items, we'll print some shipping labels, add those to the tote, and then I think we're gonna go into the garage and tinker around a little, get into some of those boxes and bags and see what we got out of that storage unit. There's still a lot of mystery there. There's a suitcase we threw a bunch of stuff in, and I kind of forget what I threw in there. We were just trying to pack it all into the Prius. We had to kind of unbox some of the boxes, break them down, and add them to the bags. The bags kind of pack easier into the Prius. It's always more than you expect when you buy a storage unit. If you ever want to do a storage clean out, you know, you gotta have a little extra space. You know, in the photos it doesn't look like much, but when you get there in person, it's always way more. So we were barely able to get this all into the Prius, and it didn't look like much. A little 5x5 that just had a few boxes and bags in it. And of course, Mom went along with me, so she had doubt that I was gonna get it all in there, but if you watch the video, you see how we made it all fit, and it fit in there like a glove. Broke down the boxes, threw the art on top. There was one art piece and a little mirror, a nice little decorative mirror that we threw on top as well. So everything fit in there just perfect, and we're able to make it home. I sat through some traffic in Everett that day, and eventually got home. Had a little Panda Express dinner, and then I brought everything home here and unloaded it at my place. We got into it. I did bring a box full of jewelry to my mom's place. She's gonna donate to that to her thrift shop that she works at, the Stille Valley thrift shop there in Smoky Point. So some nice jewelry. Probably was worth a decent amount of money. You know, it's all priced. Looks like she had a side hustle of selling jewelry or something. So that's all gonna go to the Stille Valley thrift shop, and they'll benefit from that. So I wasn't able to show that on Thanksgiving. We were kind of just busy with family stuff, but she has it, and that's where it will be. Kind of wish I could have showed it to you guys, but maybe we'll get into it. Who knows? I'll talk to her and see if she has it all priced and ready. She's pretty quick with donations and getting it to her thrift shop and sold. Yeah, I looked through the box a little bit, and there was, you know, some brand new stuff, and it was all priced, you know, like $12.99 type of stuff for little bracelets and whatnot. No diamonds, no gold, no silver, just kind of costume stuff that will sell over time. But you know, a nice little find when you consider all of it together. It was probably, you know, over hundreds of dollars worth of inventory for the thrift shop, so they'll benefit from that. And we're not really looking to flip stuff, jewelry anyways, online too much. We've done a little over the course of the last year, but not really the niche that I want to get into. I want to stick with clothing, and maybe some more expensive items, you know, that make the profit a little bit easier in the upcoming year. So we'll think about new ways to make money on eBay, but we really want to focus on this YouTube channel and growing the channel. So I'm going to go pack those orders, then we'll get into the garage and show you guys a few more items. Alright, there they are. Through the miracle of video, we found those 4 orders, and here come the shipping labels for them fresh off the printer. Let's get these labels printed so we can add these to the tote and take them to the post office, get them out to the customers in a timely fashion. Alright, we got that empty tote. We got 4 orders ready for it. Let's fill it up. 1, 2, 3, and number 4. Alright, now that we have those big store orders fulfilled, let's go ahead and get into the garage. I'll give you guys another look at some of the stuff we got out of this $40 storage unit we purchased in Everett. Went down there with my mom, recorded the video, 40-minute video. It's up on my channel now. We kind of opened some of the boxes and showed you guys some of what we got. But let's take another look at things and see what else we can find in this $40 unit. So if you guys didn't watch the video, I guess I can give you a little peek at some of the finds that we uncovered last time. We got a lot of shoes, a lot of boots. There were a pink pair of boots that you spotted in the photos of the storage unit. They put out some storage treasures, puts out a few photos of the items so you can kind of see what you're bidding on. And we saw those pink, well, we saw one pink boot, and you wondered, is there more boots? And there were more boots. Let me give you a look at all the shoes that we found. Got a few in the tote here. There were those bear claw boots there. Here's another pair of black boots, some Guess boots, kind of similar to Uggs. Over here we got some Adidas, some Reebok, and some Pumas. And then up here was the boot collection. This was a nice pair of Uggs. And here are those pink boots that we talked about. We showed these off pretty well in the last video. Nothing special. They're kind of just, you know, plastic boots, but they're definitely catch your eye being pink like that. This pair of boots is actually worth more. Timberland boots, and these are DKNY, and another pair of fashionable boots up here. So all those were part of this buy for just $40. The other thing we looked at, in addition to the box of jewelry I sent to my mom's, there was a bag, kind of an overnight bag with all kinds of makeup and stuff. So we sent that to my mom. She's either going to throw it away or use what she wants. or donate the rest. So she's dealt with that. But we got a little Victoria's Secret bag here that we took all that out of and sent that to another destination. I'm not going to deal with that stuff. Let my mom deal with that stuff, and we're going to continue the search. So you guys saw the pink boots. There was also this little pink camera here. This is Instax, INSTAX, and it's a little camera, a little portable Polaroid camera, and it's probably worth a few bucks, and it has this other photo album to go along with it. So together, that's a pretty nice little package, probably worth, you know, a couple bucks, maybe 20 to 40 bucks, I would say, on a used market. Well, I got to make sure it still works and stuff, but I think with these types of cameras, the money is in the actual little Polaroids are pretty expensive when you buy them. But the cameras themselves aren't really that expensive. So we did look through this North Face backpack, and we found a little iPad, and that was in there, as well as all that stuff, the camera and whatnot was in there. This was a little box of toys. We were going to get into this a little bit more detail. There was a Barbie in here, Barbie facing the wrong way, there she is, and some My Little Ponies, I guess, and so we're going to get into this, see if there's anything of significant value. It doesn't look to be, but some cute little toys we could lot up and maybe make a few bucks. Look at this little toy. So definitely some fun little toys. I kind of like to search the toy section at the thrift every now and then, see what's out there. Look at this, a little juice notepad or book of some sort. So all kinds of little toys. Looks like a little glue gun or something in here. So this might have been like a little arts and crafts. Look at this little guy, a little dog. And so they had some fun with a little toy collection. This might have been their like childhood toys. Some fun little toys. So we could make a little lot, make a few bucks if we want to. So that's definitely one of the things you have to consider if you're going to do a storage unit like this. You know, which of the items are actually worth listing and which you want to donate. You know, a toy lot like that, it's not going to make you a lot of money, but you want to make 10 to 20 bucks real quick. You put all those toys together, throw them online cheap, and hopefully they will sell over time. You don't want stuff that takes up a lot of space, you know, so I'm looking to find stuff that I can move quick and fast at a reasonable price that can be a more bread and butter type of stuff. The clothing we have here is definitely going to be where we make the bulk of our money. I have 2 stores, over 6,000 items, so we move a lot of clothing. I do deal with a few toys, but that's not really my specialty. That's not my niche that I play in too often. I buy them on occasion and have a few online, but stuff like that doesn't make you a lot of money, so you got to kind of decide how you want to spend your time. Sometimes it's fun to search through some toys, you know, go to the thrift and find a few here and there and move a few online, but that's not my niche that I play in for the most part. So we're going to set that stuff down there. That on the left is the iPad, and then they had a little desk lamp. Pretty nice desk lamp, but we did plug that in today, and it does work, so that is good news. We could either use that or move that on, donate it. Who knows what we want to do with a little desk lamp. So here is another tote full of clothing. We're going to have to go through this kind of meticulous and decide what is worth washing and keeping. Look at this little Adidas jacket. That is definitely a sale right there. We did spot some good brand name stuff, and we were hoping to find a little bit more, so I'll have to go through this in a little bit more detail once we have a little time and decide what is worth listing and what I think will move quickly and what is worth probably donating. But there is appear to be some really quality clothing in this. We'll check the brands on this. Some stuff you might not know, but if it is a nice quality item, you can still list it. You know, good stuff is still good stuff, and it will sell if it's quality construction. So that's what we're looking for. Digging through these bags of clothing. We got jackets in here. There was a nice puffer jacket here. What is this branded one? We'll have to look at these. A little Michael Kors, so a nice Michael Kors puffer style jacket. That's probably, you know, $20 to $30 right there. And like I said in previous videos, you know, part of making it all fit into the Prius was breaking down the boxes. There were like 3 boxes full of clothing and shoes, and we just kind of stuffed most of the clothing into this black bag here. So we'll have to dump out this black bag, go through it a little bit more detail, again, run some laundry this weekend, and have a nice stack of inventory ready to go. Again, we only paid $40 for the unit, and we got all this stuff, so we're already in the profit. All we got to do is the work now, you know, taking stuff out, doing laundry, taking photos, getting it online. That's the hard part of the, you know, the fun is over. We've gone there, we've gone through the treasure hunt, and now we're kind of just sifting through it all and deciding what is worthy of the internet, you know, what is worthy of eBay, and what do I actually think might actually sell. You know, you can take some chances on some items, but you want to kind of go for the items that you know will sell first and get that stuff online so you can kind of recoup your $40 investment and then be in the profit real quick. So I showed you guys the black bag, I showed you that tote we threw some stuff in it, but we also have this tote here. So there's all kinds of clothing here, you know, mostly all women's stuff. Hopefully she bought some brand name stuff so that we can make a decent amount of money. So there's a pair of Miss Me shorts. So Miss Me, a popular brand a few years back, not sure how it's selling these days, but she does appear to be a brand driven. Be Wicked, I don't know that brand. A little denim jacket here. Look at that, that's pretty cool. Is that MGK? It looks like it is. And there we see, so we got some purses in here, it looks like. Nothing too special. What is this? Steve Madden, a little Steve Madden purse. And this is a nice Coach purse. So we did have some nice Coach purse. We'll have to check the authenticity of this one, make sure it's the real deal, but you know, Coach sells still. There is a wallet in here, so we gotta search through some of this stuff, see if maybe there's some money in here. Maybe we can make our 40 bucks back real quick. It doesn't appear to be a lot in this purse, but we'll get into these purses and make sure we're not missing any money. There's a nice Michael Kors, appears to be a leather purse, so some nice decent purses. I have sold purses in the past, but it's not my favorite thing to list. People are pretty picky about their purses. Oh, we did see some Tide Pods, so we'll add that to the laundry. And we can always use some Tide Pods when we do our laundry. So that always makes it nice, you know, when you gotta do a couple loads of laundry, at least you don't have to buy the detergent. They provide it for you there. We're going through this bag of bags, tote of bags, I guess, and they have these Walmart grocery bags, it looks like. I think those are from Walmart. But we're finding a nice backpack in here that appears to be full of stuff. So this is a, what does it say? Cool Bell backpack, all kinds of pockets. So we're going to get into this and see what is in some of these pockets. We have yet to go through this, so this is all new to me as well, so we'll kind of be careful not to show if there's anything that shouldn't be shown, but we're going to get into this and see if we can discover anything of significant value. Looks like pens. It looks to be like a school backpack, so maybe that is what they used it for. Alright, I always like to find a box like this. Look at this, a little velvet type of box. Who knows, is there jewelry in here? What is in this? We'll have to get this open. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Ooh, what do we got here? Olympian medallion set. Look at that, an Olympian medallion. Ooh, and they're in there. Look at that. So a little Olympic medallion set. That is cool. I'm not sure if what this is made of, but we'll look into this a little bit more, get into the pamphlet here, and see if this is any precious metals or what. But that's a good little find, and I didn't expect to find something like this. 208 of 2500, so a little set here, Olympic medallion set. So that's pretty cool. We'll have to look that up. That's definitely sellable. You put that online, you know, somebody will want that. So I know I said I'm not much of a purse seller, but I'm looking through these bags and there's quite a few nice purses, so I might have to go back on that statement and think about listing a few purses, making a few bucks off some purses, because there appears to be some nice ones in this tote here. Let me give you a look at a few more. So you guys saw the Coach, you saw the Michael Kors, but we dig deeper and we're finding more purses. Here is a, what is this? Betsy Johnson, a little Betsy Johnson. This is more of a handbag, little clutch type of purse. It's pretty small, but we got a nice DKNY, and under that we got a nice, appears to be a leather backpack. Was it BCBG maybe? No, Aldo, so not a well-known brand, but a pretty quality little backpack. We're getting Michael Kors. Here's another Michael Kors, so that's a well-known purse maker. Obviously they make the shoes as well, so we're finding all kinds of fun. Look at this little Guess. Is this a little handbag as well? doubles as a backpack. So some good brand name stuff, you know, that will sell, you know, $10 to $20 online. Ooh, we got a nice pair of boots in the bottom here. I didn't expect to find those. So more boots. We might as well call this a boot unit. We saw the pink boots. You saw the lineup of boots I showed you earlier. And here in the bottom we have another pair of kind of knee-high boots. I'm not sure the brand on those, but they look to be in pretty good condition. And they might actually be real leather. I don't know. Probably not, but let's take a look at the brand and see what these are. Kenneth Cole. So these are Kenneth Cole Reaction. So a nice looking fashionable boot. They zip all the way down, so that's not a bad looking boot. I might show that to my wife, see if she might wear those. That may be her style. Alright, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that little look at a few more treasures coming out of that $40 Everett storage unit. Went down there, cleaned that out, and it continues to deliver. We got purses, we got potential gold. I think that's from a 1984 Olympics. A little gold set, so at least a little medallion set, probably worth a few bucks. So we'll look into that a little bit more, do a little research, see what it is, check it for authenticity, and hopefully it's worth more than we expect. Who knows? But it's getting a little too cold in that garage for me to continue the treasure hunting, so I'm going to come into the house, warm up a little, take some photos, and prepare to list a few items into my stores. Of course, we got to still check out the small store, see what kind of action we had over there, but first we want to get in that photo station and find some fresh inventory to list. Let's see what we got. Alright, so if you guys have been watching the channel, you know the last couple Mondays I bought pretty heavy at Goodwill. I think we spent $100 one Monday and then $200 the next Monday. And we've got much of that inventory just sitting here waiting to be listed. So we're definitely inventory rich right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of our riches sitting here just waiting for us to make some money. Let's get a look. So here is a stack of all kinds of shorts. The bottom parts are more dressy shorts, and as the top is more athletic shorts and swimwear. And then we have all these. There's some more shorts down on the bottom here from the previous week. And then we got some denim here. There was some real nice Lucky jeans. We might start photographing some of those. And then we got some polo shirts. These are all polo shirts here. We did get these two movies. I was thinking about photographing these tonight. The Kiefer Sutherland, I guess they're not movies, they're a television series. 24 season, 7, 6-disc set. And here is, this one is season 2, also 24. Brand new in the shrink wrap. Paid $2.99 for those, so we're looking to make a decent amount of money off those. We'll check the market, see what they're going for, and price them accordingly. And we also have some long sleeve shirts as well. I kind of try to separate it by a short sleeve and long sleeve to make it easier to list. You know, that's one tip you can have as a reseller. You know, list all of the same item. You know, if you want to get busy and list a bunch of polo shirts, it makes it easy. All you got to do is hit sell similar. You know, it's all short sleeve, it's all polo, and you don't really have to change much other than the brand and the sizing, and you know, make it easy on yourself. Change out the photos, of course. But that's one tip I can give you. You know, list similar items. So we got them all separated. All the short sleeve stuff together. You saw all the shorts together, all the denim together. And we got a stack of long sleeve shirts as well. Let me give you a look. This is the stack of long sleeve. There's some sweaters in there as well. So sweaters and long sleeve. And then it moves on to, there's a hoodie in there. More long sleeve. And then we got pajama pants. I think, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 pair of pajama pants and a pair of sweatpants. So all similar items that will be quick and easy to list. So as you can see, we got a wide array of items we can choose from, but I think I'm just going to grab off the top of the stack and get going with some polo shirts. Those are quick and easy to photograph and list, so that's the plan moving forward. Let's take a look at what we got. I pulled 10 polos off the stack there at random, and we're going to get these photographed and ready to be listed. Let's see what we got here. We got a nice Hurley extra large, kind of a burgundy maroon. This is a Travis Matthew 3XL, kind of a blue. Here is Connie Gold, size 3X, and just a solid black polo. Here is an Antiqua extra large. That's kind of a nice little striped one with the gray and black and red striping. Here is PGA Tour extra large, the navy blue with the white striping. And then we had a 3XLT, so the tall ones typically sell pretty well. It looks like we're missing a button, so that's unfortunate, but 3XLT, there's usually extra buttons. So the Foundry Supply Company, so that's probably why it was donated. Somebody lost the button. They got busy when they were golfing or something. Here's a 5XLT. There was a whole batch of these 5XLTs. I picked them up. There's a pink one, Harbor Bay. The big guys, and these have nice pockets in them as well. So big guys looking for a nice polo with a pocket, we got them. 5XLT. Here's another 5XLT, again Harbor Bay without the pocket, kind of reddish pink. And here's an Under Armour, brand new with tags. Look at this, loose fit, Fujitsu, it says on the front there. A loose fit Under Armour navy blue polo shirt. And finally we have one dress shirt. We did most of the other dress shirts. We got a David Bitton, Buffalo by David Bitton, extra large 2-pocket dress shirt here, kind of a nice gray. So that's what we got. So I'm gonna go ahead and photograph those 10 items as well as those two 24 DVD movie sets, I guess television series sets, and get that stuff ready to be listed into the stores. Of course, we got to check out the small store a little bit later, so stay tuned for that. But I'm going to put this camera down, grab the other one, and get busy working, taking those photos. All right, we got those photos taken. It's almost 7 o'clock now, so I think I'm going to make myself a little plate of dinner, get some of those leftovers going from Thanksgiving, and have a bite to eat, and then we'll get busy and get some of those listings online. Of course, we got to check out the small store as well tonight to get that stuff packed up and ready to go off to the post office this weekend. Alright, we got some Thanksgiving Day leftovers. We got Malia's macaroni and cheese, we got But's ham, and we got Kelly's green beans. So the fam delivers. Alright, I've been getting some good listings up into the big store. Just logged into the small store. Looks like we had one sale out of the small store as well today. Let's take a look and see what sold. There you see it. These shorts sold for $17.82. They're a pair of Nike dry fit black and white short size extra large polyester 32-inch waist by 6-inch inseam. So just a nice pair of basic Nike shorts, dry fit. Basic solid black with some white highlights. There you see it, the swoosh on the leg. Dry fit on the waistband. 100% polyester, made in Honduras. There's the back of it. Pair of Nike shorts sold. Alright, there it is. One order, a pair of Nike shorts, and there is the label for it. We can get this ready for the tote. Alright, one more for the tote. Starting to fill up. So as you can see here, we're getting some good listings. This is all listings I've done this week that I've yet to put away. So I did put a few of those envelopes away into inventory, but that's one of the chores that I gotta do this weekend. But I'm gonna add to that. I'm gonna list some more into the small store tonight. It's about 9 o'clock now, so that's the plan for the rest of the night. Get a few more listings up into the small store before we call an end to the night, but I'm going to call an end to this vlog now so I can focus on that. But I thank you guys for watching this one to the very end. Come back tomorrow and we'll get into some more of those storage unit finds. Kind of cool to get into those boxes and see what we got. We found those gold coins. I don't know, are they gold? Some sort of commemorative coins. And what else did we find? Oh, purses. We found all kinds of purses. Nice pair of black boots. My wife tried those on. They were a little too tight for her, so those will go online. Those will sell probably between $20 and $40. So another pair of boots. There's quite a few boots in that storage unit, so that's going to be a big profit for us. All the shoes, all the purses. We got to get into listing purses again. I haven't done that in quite a while, so got to determine how much of those purses are worth, or if any of them are big money purses, or if they're all around a $20 bill. That's typically what you find in storage units, you know, some low-end purses. So we'll have to do a little bit of research, decide which ones we want to list and which we want to donate, and get after listing that stuff in the future. But we got to get to the clothing as well. So those totes of clothing have to be dealt with, have to be washed or sorted through. That's all part of doing a storage unit like that. You know, you throw down $40 and you think it's going to be easy and simple, but it's not. You know, you got to get it home, sort it all out, and make all those decisions. And there's always more work than it seems like. You know, you can always grab all that stuff, put it in the back of a car and take it home, but once you get it home, you got to do something with it. So that's the plan moving forward, is determining what we're gonna do with all that stuff. $40 worth of stuff, you get a whole carload for just 40 bucks. Again, that video is up on the channel if you want to see us loading that up into the Prius. Got it all in there and fit like a glove. Was a good day with Mom before Thanksgiving, so glad we are able to get that one done, take another step forward in the storage unit buying. You know, we did quite a few earlier in the year, and finally getting back into it here at the end of the year. And hopefully we'll be able to do a few more. Those videos tend to do pretty well, so we'll see if those that last one gets any eyes on it, see if it takes off, and maybe we can do a bigger one next time. Or maybe we'll stick with those 5x5s. Those are pretty doable. So once again, as I end all these videos, if you have not subscribed, please take a second to hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell, and make these videos a regular part of your day. I thank you for watching this one to the very end, helping me get a little closer to that 4,000 hours of watch time you need to monetize the channel. We're still chasing that 4,000 hours, and hopefully we'll get there in the new year. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.